I recently watched Capricorn One from 1977, directed by Peter Hyams, and I have to say, it was an unexpectedly thrilling experience. While the movie is classified as a science fiction thriller, it leans heavily on conspiracy themes, making for a compelling blend of action, suspense, and political intrigue. It raises fascinating questions about government deception, the media, and what lengths people in power might go to in order to maintain a narrative. The plot centers around a space mission to Mars, but things take a sinister turn when, just before launch, the astronauts are secretly pulled out of the spacecraft. Unbeknownst to the public, the entire Mars landing is a hoax. The government, faced with technical difficulties that would make the mission impossible, stages the event on a film set to avoid the embarrassment of failure. The astronauts, led by Colonel Charles Brubaker, played by James Brolin, are forced to play along or risk their lives. But as the conspiracy starts to unravel, the astronauts realize their situation is far more dangerous than they originally thought. What makes Capricorn One so gripping is its pacing and sense of paranoia. From the very beginning, the film builds a sense of unease as we watch the astronauts get whisked away from the real mission. Hyams does a fantastic job of slowly revealing the depth of the conspiracy. At first, it's just about saving face, but as the movie progresses, it becomes clear that the stakes are much higher. The government is willing to do anything to cover up the truth, even if it means eliminating the astronauts once the fake mission is over. James Brolin delivers a solid performance as Colonel Brubaker, the mission's commander. He plays the role with a mix of stoicism and growing desperation as he realizes that the hoax he's been roped into is spiraling out of control. Brolin's portrayal makes it easy to root for him and his fellow astronauts as they try to escape the tightening grip of the conspiracy. The tension really ramps up when the astronauts go on the run, hunted by relentless government agents determined to keep the secret under wraps. One of the film's highlights is the strong supporting cast, particularly Elliot Gould as the journalist Robert Caulfield. Gould brings a great deal of charisma to the role of an investigative reporter who begins to suspect that something is off with the Mars mission. His determination to uncover the truth adds a layer of suspense to the story. Watching him piece together the clues while dodging threats from shadowy forces trying to silence him is both exciting and nerve-wracking. His character adds a real human element to the film's exploration of the media's role in uncovering or burying the truth. Capricorn One also benefits from strong direction and sharp editing. The chase sequences, especially in the desert, are expertly handled and full of tension. Hyams knows how to keep the audience on the edge of their seats, whether it's through intense action scenes or quieter moments of suspense. The cinematography captures the vast, desolate landscapes of the desert, heightening the feeling of isolation as the astronauts fight for survival. The film's themes of government deception and media manipulation feel particularly relevant today, which is perhaps why Capricorn One has remained a cult favorite over the years. It taps into a deep-seated fear that those in power might not always have the public's best interests at heart. The idea that a government would go to such lengths to fake a Mars landing feels outlandish, yet in the context of the movie, it's disturbingly believable. That's part of the film's brilliance. It makes you question how much of what we see and hear is real, and how easily the truth can be hidden. Despite being made in the late 1970s, Capricorn One holds up remarkably well. The special effects may not be as flashy as modern-day sci-fi blockbusters, but they're effective in creating a believable space mission hoax. The film doesn't rely on over-the-top effects. Instead, it focuses on its characters and the tension between them. The drama and intrigue come from the situations the characters find themselves in, rather than elaborate visual spectacles. The movie also touches on the human cost of deception. The astronauts, despite being national heroes, are expendable in the eyes of those orchestrating the hoax. The film makes a strong point about the dangers of allowing power to go unchecked. The astronauts are caught in a situation beyond their control, manipulated by a system that values appearances over human life. It's a powerful reminder of the potential for corruption in any institution, no matter how noble it may seem. In conclusion, Capricorn One is a thrilling and thought-provoking film that blends conspiracy, science fiction, and action in a way that keeps you hooked from start to finish. The strong performances, particularly from James Brolin and Elliot Gould, coupled with Peter Hyams' tight direction, make this movie a standout in the genre. Even though it was made decades ago, its themes remain incredibly timely, and it offers a sharp commentary on trust, power, and truth. If you're a fan of conspiracy thrillers or classic sci-fi, I highly recommend checking out Capricorn One.